So then guys, as you know already, in 2026, we are going to be getting the new iPhone 18 Pro and the iPhone 18 Pro Max. However, you may want to skip out on that and wait to 2027 because this is when it's going to be the 20th anniversary of the iPhone, and we could be getting the iPhone 20 or the iPhone XX. And I, for one, am super excited for the iPhone 20 because this is going to be the next decade of iPhone, as it were, the inspiration, new design from the ground up for an iPhone. And the reason why I say that is because if we go back to 2017, when it was the 10-year anniversary of the iPhone, this is when we got a brand new design iPhone come out with the iPhone 10. It was completely revolutionary when it came out. It came with the likes of, say, Face ID inside of it. It also came out with a full screen display, and it was absolutely breathtaking to see. And it's the same thing it looks like in 2027. This is going to be the new kind of iPhone going forward for future designs. And why you may want to wait out to iPhone 20, what comes out in 2027. Because today I want to tell you about a total of 8 big leaks and rumors we've heard about it. And let's get started with number 1, and that is all to do with the naming. Now, the first thing you might have noticed is that in 2027 is that obviously we should actually be getting probably the iPhone 19 models. Well, you're actually correct there, because obviously, you know, this would make sense if in 2026 we're getting the likes of the iPhone 18 models. Well, yeah, year after that should be that. But don't forget that Apple have done this before. In fact, it was the iPhone 10. When we came out in 2017, we actually had the iPhone 8 and the iPhone 8 Plus completely missed out the likes of the iPhone 9, it never existed, and straight to iPhone 10. Now, it's most likely the same thing is going to happen there, because in the last, say, 9 years or so, we've actually only had one S model come out during that time. Do you remember when we used to have S models like the iPhone 5S, 6S, you know? So, you know, that's when we had it. It was actually the iPhone 10s what came out, and then after that it was 11 and all the way up to the 17 and 18. So it looks like that Apple are going to miss out again. But what I would be saying with that, it's likely that Apple could potentially bring out 2 phones that time, or in 2027. We could still get an iPhone 19 and also an iPhone 20 at the same time, just like what happened in 2017 where we had iPhone 8 and also the iPhone 10. So just be aware of that. But then for the second big leak we've heard about, and this one is quite obvious from the design here, we are going to get a bezel-free design with a curved display. And this does look absolutely amazing. We've been told that it's going to look something very similar to like these renders that we are seeing right here. And to be honest, this makes sense with, say, that liquid glass effect that we got out with iOS 26, and that this is actually going to be poured into the hardware here, and it does look absolutely stunning. This is going to be the kind of the new way going forward how Apple are going to design their phones, to have this kind of unique design that you are seeing right here. So this is going to be something very special indeed when they do bring this out in the likes of the iPhone 20. But then for the third big upgrade we've also heard about, and that's, you may have noticed in these renders, is that you might have noticed the camera's missing and Face ID is missing. Well, they're not actually missing. They're actually going to be under display sensors and cameras. So this means that you will get a full screen experience, something that Apple have been targeting for years now. So finally, it looks like this is going to happen. And this is going to be great for especially like when you're watching content on your phone, you know, either in landscape or portrait, that you won't have any kind of interference of a dynamic island or a notch or, you know, even a hole punch camera whatsoever. It's going to be a full screen display. So this is going to be absolutely awesome to have actually on this iPhone. But then to go alongside that, for the fourth big upgrade we've heard, is that the actual display there is going to be a custom made one made with Samsung. And this new display is going to be a brand new type of technology. It's going to be a HDR special OLED display, and it's going to be even brighter than we have right now. Don't forget, we have 3000 nits. This could even push up to the likes of 5000 or 6000 nits brightness. And also this display is going to be even more efficient than what we have right now. So this is going to really help out with battery life. So this is great news to hear. But then for the fifth big upgrade we've heard about with this iPhone is also to do with buttons, and this will also help out with battery life as well, and that is it looks like the return of haptic buttons are coming to the iPhone 20. When I say the return of it, if you ever owned an iPhone 7 model or an iPhone 8 model, or even one of the second generation or third generation iPhone SE, you will know the home button was actually a haptic button. It actually wasn't a physical button. It was very similar to like what you have with, say, a MacBook Pro with actually, say, your main kind of touch sort of bar that you have there, is that it's very similar, the touch pad I should say, and that is, it actually simulates a click in actually a haptic engine. It looks like Apple are going to be putting this inside of the new iPhone 20 as well, for the likes of, say, the action button, for the volume rocker, and also for the power button or the home button, whatever you want to call it there. That is what's actually going to happen there. So this is going to expand out size inside the iPhone for an actual bigger battery too. But first, just quickly guys, I want to tell you about the international channel giveaway I am doing for this right here. That's right, I am giving away an iPhone 17 Pro Max to one lucky subscriber on this channel in mid-January 2026. And anyone across the world can enter in. Now, this iPhone 17 Pro Max also does have a physical SIM card slot. I know there's some people out there in some countries, obviously they don't accept eSIMs just yet, so I'm making this, you know, accessible for everyone out there. But to enter in then for this actual giveaway, all you have to do first of all is just put down into the comments below of what technology gear that you might still be buying before the end of 2025, or most likely, more likely it's going to be in 2026. Put it into the comments below right now. Now, the other part of the giveaway, what you need to keep an eye on for, is the video that I'll be releasing around mid-January 2026. And in that video, I'll give you even more details about it, including a form to fill in, and also when I'm going to do the live stream to give away this iPhone 17 Pro Max. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell, because you'll want to see when that video is going to happen. Plus, you want to be a subscriber too, because obviously I'm giving this away to one lucky subscriber. The last thing I just want to quickly say to you guys, that sadly there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there. People still impersonating me, send to WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram direct message. Please do ignore these people, better see right here. Please do report them. But moving on from this then, for the sixth big upgrade, and again, this is going to really help out with battery life, we are going to get a new A chip inside of it. And now this was a given, this is going to happen, but this is going to be the A21 chip, or the A21 Pro chip. And why this is a big one is because this chip is going to be made on a 2nm process, and most likely it'll be the second generation of the 2nm process. Now, don't forget that we actually got the likes of, say, a first generation 3nm process when we got the likes of, say, the A17 Pro chip, and that was really good. But when we got the A18 Pro, this was the second generation of this, and this was absolutely amazing compared to the A17 Pro. What we got in efficiencies and also in performance was incredible in how the architecture was made, and it's most likely this will be the same scenario when we get to the A21 Pro chip. So it means that efficiencies are going to be even better in this, pushing out battery life. And then with the likes of that vapor chamber Apple also introduced in the iPhone 17 Pro Max and the 17 Pro, this will also help out in keeping the chip nice and cool as well. But like I said, battery life will be improved, and that also does lead me on to the seventh big upgrade we've heard about, and that is that Apple will also have their own kind of communication and network chips inside of its phone. By that time, it could be, say, an N2 or an N3 chip inside it for network connectivity. Could be Wi-Fi 8 connections, and also the next generation of Bluetooth and Threads as well. But then also the communication chip would also be the next generation. We've already heard that satellite connectivity is coming to the iPhone 18. Well, this will be the next generation of that chip, going inside the likes of this new iPhone 20. And again, this will help out with battery life. So this is really, really exciting news to hear that this will also be crammed in. So I'm sure that battery size is going to be even larger, and also battery life will also be extended out even further with this. So this is great news to hear. But then finally, for the 8th big leak, and that is all to do with the camera technology. We've been hearing that for the iPhone 20, and this is a big one, that Apple are going to be making their own sensor and also their own kind of lens for the iPhone. And this will be a first, because in the past they've used the likes of Sony and Samsung to create their lenses and sensors, but this is one that Apple are going to create themselves or design themselves. And this is super exciting news to hear, because this means that Apple can tap right into the sensor exactly how they want photos and videos to look. So this is going to look absolutely extraordinary. We're going to heard that we're going to have, say, one of the best HDR definitions in camera, so this means your tones and your skins are going to come out absolutely amazing, and also denoising technology is going to be the best ever they've had in an iPhone, so pictures are going to look super sharp as well. But really guys, that is the latest and greatest we have on the iPhone 20. Are you excited for it? Are you going to get one? You're going to wait out for it to 2027? Well, let me know in the comments below. And on that note as well guys, it's time to wrap up the video too, so if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. As always, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, make sure you subscribe to the channel and also hit that notification bell too. Until next time guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.